The Candle and the Cave, A Journey Within, in the vast mountains of the east, where the mist rolled like ancient whispers and the wind carried the weight of forgotten wisdom. There was a secluded monastery built within the arms of a silent cave. Few knew of it, fewer reached it, but those who did never returned the same. There lived an old monk, Master Yoru, known for his silence more than his teachings. He had not spoken a word in over 20 years, yet his presence calmed even the most chaotic minds. Those who came to him seeking answers often left with none, only a single candle. This is the story of Ren, a man drowning in the noise of his own ambition, who came to the silent monk with questions too loud to ignore. How the seeker arrives. Ren was a successful merchant in the capital city, young, rich, respected, but inside he felt hollow. Every deal made him more anxious. Every gain felt emptier than the last. His life was full of gold, but void of meaning. His sleepless nights drove him to temples, sages, and even drunken monks who claimed to know truth. None satisfied him. One day, an old beggar pointed toward the mountains and whispered, "Ashnet, if you seek peace, find the monk who does not speak." Without hesitation, Ren packed lightly and began the journey. The path was steep, the air thin, and his thoughts relentless. After days of walking, he arrived at the cave. Inside sat Master Yoru, cross-legged, eyes closed, as if carved from the stone itself. In the test of silence, Ren bowed deeply and spoke. "Master, I have wealth, reputation, everything, yet I feel I have nothing. My mind is a war. Teach me peace." Yoru opened his eyes. They were calm oceans. He said nothing. Instead, he stood up, walked into the shadows of the cave, and returned with a single lit candle. He handed it to Ren, and gestured toward the darkest corner of the cave. Confused but obedient, Ren walked toward the corner. It was pitch black. His candle barely lit the path. As he moved forward, the wind inside the cave grew stronger. Cold, howling, wild. His candle flickered. He panicked. He covered it with his hands, shielding the flame with his body. Still, the wind pushed harder. He fell to his knees, trying to protect the little flame. His heart raced. Then, darkness. The flame went out. He turned back, expecting disappointment. Instead, Yoru simply nodded and handed him another candle. Again Ren tried. Again! The flame was lost. Over and over he failed. On the 7th attempt, something changed. Ren stopped protecting the flame with fear. Instead, he cupped it gently, moved slowly, trusted his breath, and aligned his steps with the rhythm of the cave's wind rather than fighting it. He became part of the silence, and the flame survived. When he reached the dark end of the cave, he saw nothing, just stone, but the light from the candle revealed his own reflection in a pool of still water. For the first time in years, he saw himself. The true lesson. Ren returned and knelt before Yoru. "I understand," he whispered. Yoru finally spoke. His first words in decades. "The wind is your mind, the cave your life, the flame is your awareness." Most people protect it with fear, panic, or control. But only when you move with silence does the light survive. Ren broke into tears. He stayed at the monastery for many months. When he finally returned to the city, he was no longer the same man. He was still wealthy, still respected, but now he was also wise. People asked what happened. He only smiled and said, "I learned how to carry a candle through the wind." The moral of the story. True peace doesn't come from control or escape. It comes from learning how to carry your light through the storms of your mind. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more life-changing stories.